Vinny Tortorich here. Hey man, if you're a fan of Izzy, you might be a fan of me too. I'm the guy that gets people to lose a lot of weight. I have something free for you guys. This is no clickbait. Just go to VinnyTortorich.com and there's a big banner. It's a free PDF, how to lose weight. It's an intro guide to NSNG at VinnyTortorich.com. Go check it out exclusively for anyone who listens to Izzy Presley. Thank you.
Replay Guitar Exchange is your premier independent guitar store. Being independent is good. With all of the major brands, including new, vintage, and pre-owned, you can find the guitar, bass, amp, or accessory you are dreaming of. From vintage to the newest models, Replay Guitar Exchange can help you find that perfect piece. They have industry veteran expert staff, all players like you down to the owner. You aren't just getting a great guitar, you're getting the Replay difference. Find them online at replayguitar.com and find your dream guitar today.
Hey ladies, Sass Pants Designs will take that rock shirt that everyone has and make it your own in a flattering, sassy, and simple way. There are one-of-a-kind tank tops, lace-up tees, and tube top dresses already in stock. Check out the online store at sasspantsdesigns.com and like Sass Pants Designs on Facebook for special offers and custom orders. That's sasspantsdesigns.com, sasspantsdesigns.com. Sass Pants will make you the envy of the party.
RockstarLeatherworks.com is your home for badass rock and roll gear. Featuring 100% handmade leather bands, watches, cuffs, bracelets, and more, Rockstar Leatherworks has something for everybody. Whether you are going to the show or you are in it, you can find something to fit your needs. Choose from a variety of designs or create your own masterpiece. Their bands and watches are second to none. They also ship internationally. Who needs a stage to be a rock star? Check out RockstarLeatherworks.com.
Would I listen to Izzy Presley? Ooh, not if he was the last disc jockey on earth, honey.
The unscripted, uncensored, loose cannon of commentary.
Why did you say that? Why? Why? You come out with stink like that? Poop. Your poop mouth. Poop out of your mouth.
See, son? Old legends never die. They just lose weight.
Like a legend and an out-of-work bum look a lot alike, Daddy.
I've got a midget friend, an albino friend, and another friend who thinks Lord of the Rings is real. Together we call ourselves the Unfuckables.
Quinton is in. Let the fun begin.
Body touch.
God, you're an asshole, man.
Hello, Hollywood. Hello, world. Hello, my loyal minions. It is good to see you, and it's always good to be seeing Izzy Presley here on another effing podcast. Izzy Presley Show style. I thought we had a drunken summit lined up, but apparently that isn't happening. But I didn't really reach out and follow up, and I gotta work. I can't get hammered, and if that drunken summit hammered, Izzy would be fucked up. And if Izzy's fucked up, Izzy can't go work, and Izzy can't go make money. So there is that. So no drunken summit. I just got a lot of stories to talk about. I got a little NAMM recap. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you had a good weekend. It is 6:07 p.m. here in beautiful, chilly, nippy, frigid, downtown Burbank. That's right. It is cold, ladies and gentlemen. But it's only like 62 degrees. That's cold here. It's cold. I know. It's cold as shit back home. It's cold as shit in Florida right now. But it's cold as shit here, too. When you're used to 75 to 80 every single day, and you get highs like 62, and it gets down to like the 40s, that's goddamn cold to us. It really is. So I'm freezing my balls off. And be happy that I resisted the urge to take a shit so I could get live right now. Get live on time-ish. On time-ish. Yes, I was a couple minutes late because I napped. And we all know how good my shows are after I nap. It wasn't in cards, but I'm like, fuck it, I got to get a nap. I'm tired. And I'll tell you why. This is exactly why. Yes, I have Les Pauls to buy. Actually, no, I have I have bills I have to pay before I get on the cruises. What is that noise? What is that noise? Is it that? Oh, let's see. I hear it. You probably don't, but I hear it. Let me see. It's got to be that. Is it? Well, it was that. I still hear something. That is odd. I'm not sure what that noise is. Jacobus checking in already. Steve Conley, yes. I have Les Pauls I would like to buy. Just can't afford Les Pauls, especially that $5,000 one that I fell in love with at NAMM. Yeah, I got to work. I have bills to pay. I got shit I got to get paid before I go on the cruises. Speaking of the cruise, I confirmed lightly that I was planning on doing a show from the cruise anyways, but I think I have a guest lined up for the cruise. Maybe multiple. That's always the best when you do multiple. But I have a feeling that, yes, there's going to be some very major ass kissing going on during the show that I record on the Monsters of Rock cruise. So there is that. Of course, if you are not on the Monsters of Rock cruise, you still can be. There is still a handful of cabins left. If you go to monstersofrockcruise.com, monstersofrockcruise.com, you can still get on the boat. Still have a few cabins left. Get on there, come have fun, and destroy your livers along with the rest of us. Oh my God. So t-shirt drive last week. We broke it. Yes, we broke it. So because we broke the streak, at the end of the month, I will be taking everybody that bought t-shirts this month, and that person will win a free piece of merchandise of their choice, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. That is right. I misspoke. I misread when I originally put it up. I thought if we sold 10, I got samples of every single thing. I was wrong. And that kind of disappoints me a little bit, because that means I still have to buy a Cretinous Humanoid t-shirt. But that's okay. That is okay. Sold a bunch of the FN Ward t-shirts. Those are still available. They're all still available. But what it did with that streak is that unlocked another streak, which I will be putting the sale up soon. That means I get a free sale. So I'm going to be putting a sale up that will run through Sunday. And of course, all of the t-shirts sold during that sale, everybody that buys one will be entered into the drawing for a free piece of merch of their choice, be it mugs, be it t-shirts, be it tank tops, be it hoodies, anything that I have available. The winner will get one of those items. So there is that. Teespring.com. I think it's /Izzy Presley. But if you go to the show page, which is another effing podcast on Facebook, there's a shop now button, and you can go straight to my store on Teespring and order what you please. I do not have the sale up yet, but feel free to buy whenever. Oh my God, what else? Of course, we know all the social media at Real Izzy Presley all the way across the board. If you guys want to donate to the show, you do not want the t-shirts, but you want to help out, you appreciate what I do. There's a PayPal link on that Another Effing Podcast page as well. So feel free to use that and support the show. So there is that. What else do we... NAMM. Had a great NAMM weekend, so to speak. Did not partake in any of the shows that happened. Soundcheck Live was amazing. Soundcheck Live was great. I was on my game that night. I was on top. I was good. But most importantly, everybody that played was great as well. There was a great Rush tribute, and a bunch of great songs. I think they do every freaking month at Soundcheck Live. But there will be a new Soundcheck Live next Wednesday night. That's right. We're doing 2 this month. Because of the special NAMM show, we are doing a very special one. Actually, no, this would have been the scheduled one without NAMM. That will be next Wednesday, the 29th, at Soundcheck Live at Lucky Strike Live at Hollywood and Highland. No cover. Come on down. And apparently, for Lotso's got something sweet up his sleeve. Something sweet up his sleeve. And I'm very, very excited for that. And he just checked in. It's going to be killer. I'm excited. I, of course, do not know what is happening because I'm always the last to know. But that's okay. I'm not complaining at all. I'm just happy I have a gig. Oh, sweet. I have to talk to him. Don't worry, Falazzo. I'm not going to weird him out. Oh, speaking of shows, this Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen, Punchlines and Backlines returns 8 p.m. at the Grafton on Sunset. The show that I do every month with Courtney Cronin Dold. It is a comedy music show. If you have not been, we got like 5 or 6 great comics, myself and Courtney. And our special musical guest who's doing stand-up for the second time. It's usually the musician does it for the very first time ever, but this is his second time doing it, not at our show, and performing a very special singer-songwriter set at the end of it. His name is Mike Dawson. He is from the Adam Carolla Show, so I'm very excited about that. Going to be a great show. Another one of these shows that is no cover. So come on down, get there early, and drink often. As the more you drink, the funnier I am, as always. NAMM had a great NAMM. I did run into the almighty Ferlazzo. Gave him a hug, and he's like, "Oh my God, you get away from me. I only like you when you're on stage, and I can annoy you." Kidding, of course. So yeah, I ran into the Ferlazzos. I made connections with Frank Stallone Guitars, Gary over at Frank Stallone Guitars, working on getting Frank Stallone on the show. I've been working on this for a while, and it looks like it's probably going to happen. I do not know when, but I'm very excited about that. Of course, Frank Stallone, the brother of the Sly, yes, absolutely. Brother of Sly Stallone, and had a number one hit in the 80s. He's a great musician. He's an actor. We all know about Frank Stallone. So he's got this great line of guitars that I'm very excited to hear him talk about. Also connected with my good buddy John Palumbo from Dean Guitars. Hopefully working something out there. And Troy over at Mackey. I finally met Troy at Mackey. We've been friends on Facebook for a while, and we might be doing something to benefit the show with the guys over at Mackey. We'll see what happens. So it was a good name. I only went a couple days. I wasn't there that often. I wasn't there that long. I was there on Thursday, and I was there on Sunday. Or was it Friday? I don't fucking remember. I just know I was there on Sunday. And, ladies and gentlemen, I avoided the Namthrax. How did I do that? I shook everybody's hand that I knew. I did not use hand sanitizer, and I even ate a Starburst off the floor. Yeah! No Namthrax, ladies and gentlemen. See? You oversensitize with the sanitizer, and then you get sick. I didn't get sick. That's why I don't get sick on the cruises. I do not use the hand sanitizer because you need those nasty-ass germs to protect yourself from the really bad germs. So there is that. It was a good NAMM. Unfortunately, I missed all the shows. But, you know, guy's got to work. Guy's got to do his thing. It was Friday that I went. I didn't go on Thursday. I went on Friday. Because I napped Friday when I got home. That is why. And yes, Steve, those Stallone guitars look really nice. I played it. It played really great. I didn't have a chance to plug it in. I would love to get it plugged into that beater first half of the show. Of course, brought to you by Beater Amplification. That's 2 E's. BeaterAmplification.com. 3 channels, testicular fortitude, 100 watts. Get that clean-ass Fender tone and bad-ass balls-out rock and roll tones. Pull 2 tubes, you got yourself a 50. And soon, the Izzy Presley signature model, the TCB1, will be available. It is still being built. These are hand-wired and hand-built, so they take a little while to get made. So there is that. Yes, Ferlazzo, I am that important where I actually have my own amp coming out. There you go. So there is that. Oh, my God. Let's get to this. I'm going to get to the Ozzy and the Joey Kramer story a little bit, but I came across this, and in Tales of the Stupid, man returns money after finding $43,000 in couch he purchased at a thrift store. Only in Michigan, I swear to God. It's a Midwestern thing. I I'm a Midwestern kid, but no way in hell I would give up that money, especially after I got it at a thrift store. Because you do not know where that thing came from. I would be out of debt, and I would have beautiful Les Pauls. Apparently, he purchased this couch from a store in December for his man cave. I hate that. It's called a den, you pussies. But this weekend, he made a shocking discovery. The couch was filled with thousands of dollars in cash. I still have to pinch myself to make sure I'm not dreaming or something, he said. He said he had the ottoman for a few weeks before noticing it was uncomfortable. That's when his daughter decided to open it up. Then she started pulling out this. A total of $43,170 was found in the ottoman cushion. I didn't feel right about keeping the money, so I reached out to the store to find out who donated the couch. Turns out they found out who it was. Kim Fouth, Newberry. Couch originally belonged to her grandfather who died last year. It's just crazy, she said. I'd still keep it. Apparently, Kirby's attorney said he had no legal obligation to give the money back, but he felt he had to for moral reasons. My moral reasons for keeping the money, I'm poor. It's my finder's fee. Every time I go to Goodwill and I'm looking at the sport coats and suits, trying to find something designer that fits for $12, always checking the pockets. Always. Because you just never know. You just don't know. You got to check those pockets. There might be cash in there. There might be something valuable. Ferlazzo had to bust out already. Apparently I bored him. But he says, have a great show. Thank you, Ferlazzo. Thanks for checking in for a little bit. You never know what's going to be in there. And am I a douche? And am I an ass for what, saying I would keep that money? No, I'm not. I'm too goddamn poor. I'm too goddamn poor. I would have to keep it. It would be going to a good cause. Me. Is there anything wrong with that? I don't think so. I do not think so. Oh my God. So I'm going to get to this story here about the Los Angeles Dodgers again. And it's just getting worse. It is just getting worse and worse. We're going to do the Aerosmith and the Ozzy stuff in the second half of the show. But oh my God, this story. Before I tell you the story, I am on a quest as well. Mallrats 2 is going to be made. Now I am annoying Kevin Smith almost daily to put me in the show because I am the best kept secret in Hollywood and I am the best kept secret in broadcasting. And help me, Obi Kev Kenobi. You're my only hope. Tweet at that Kevin Smith and tell him Izzy Presley belongs in Mallrats 2. Absolutely. All right, so more on the Dodgers and the pussy-ass Dodger fans. You heard me go off last week about we want to sue because they were cheating. Well, the city council, pardon me, let me take a sip of coffee. That's going to make me have to shed even more. City Council of Los Angeles has a lot of stuff they need to take care of. They have a lot of stuff they need to do. The homeless situation is out of fucking control. Taxes are through the roof. Restaurants are closing down. People do not want to build here. People do not want to open businesses here. I mean, you can open up a taco stand in front of any fucking restaurant you want, with no overhead and no repercussions. Just a note on that before I go forward. Food trucks have gotten out of hand. It's out of hand. Food trucks, the theory of a food truck is it's quick, it's easy, it's on the fly, it's cheaper than restaurants, and there you go. Food trucks are now at restaurant prices, if not more. I paid $14 for a grilled cheese sandwich with brisket on it. no side, and $3 for a can of Coke. Plus, then, you run your card, so they make you sign it, and it guilts you into leaving a tip. There it was, $18 for a grilled cheese sandwich that had brisket on it. Was it great? No. Was it edible? Yeah. I mean, it was good. It wasn't, oh my God, this is a fucking $14 sandwich good. It was, oh my God, I just paid $14 for this. Yes, I get it. It was at NAMM. It was, it was, you're a crowd, you're stuck there, and you have no choice. Actually, I did have a choice. But I've wanted to try this truck for so very long. They did not have the things that I wanted to try. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to try this goddamn sandwich. And $18 later, I was full. But think, that's like high-end restaurant price. Well, high-end in Sheboygan. That's like medium 2 to 3. I would say it's about $2 signs on Yelp. Pushing 3 for a fucking food truck. And that's what they all are. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'd rather support restaurants. Support restaurants, ladies and gentlemen, especially if you're in Los Angeles. Support the restaurants. These guys put their life savings, everything they owned went into opening this brick and mortar restaurant just so some slap ass can throw up a fucking grill and make tacos on the side of the street, sell them for a fucking $1, and put these businesses out of business. Fuck that. Anyways, so our LA City Council, with all this important stuff to do, like, try to do something about this homeless situation that they're doing nothing about, they decided to take upon their hands to ask Major League Baseball, with a vote. They voted on this. They wasted time on this, ladies and gentlemen, to try to force Major League Baseball to remove the 2017 and 18 World Series titles from the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox and award them to the Dodgers in the wake of the sign-stealing scandal that rocked Major League Baseball. Let's see what KTLF5 has to say about this. There's going to be an ad. I just know there's going to be an ad. There is. Scotty, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Oh, Steve says, I used to work at a Goodwill for 3 years. Yeah, check those pockets. I never struck it rich, but $5 is $5 once in a while. All right. Is that commercial
Just
over?
Just into KTLA, the LA City Council has unanimously approved a resolution urging Major League Baseball to recall the 2017 and 2018 World Series trophies and hand them to the Dodgers. The resolution is in response to baseball's investigation into cheating by the Houston Astros, alleged cheating by the Boston Red Sox. The league ruled the Astros used a video system to steal signs during the 2017 World Series lost by the Dodgers. The MLB has not yet ruled on the investigation against alleged cheating by the Red Sox in the 2018 World Series. The resolution does not call for the city to initiate any legal action.
Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, only in Los Angeles, the home of the biggest fucking pussies there are in this country, do they want to be awarded the world's most highly faluted, highly touted, you heard it, participation trophy, because that's all this would be. They cheated. We've covered this last week. People have been trying to steal signs since the beginning of baseball. That's all there is. Scotty, so I got to know this. Did you take that chick to the bank? I mean, you said she wasn't, dear penthouse material, but did you at least take her and try to get a knob job out of her? Like a man? Jesus Christ. Kidding, of course. This is what we're dealing with in Los Angeles, folks. Forget what has to be done. Forget what has to be taken care of. Fuck the homeless. What, homeless? We don't. There's not a problem here. We have no idea what you're talking about. Dodgers were cheated out of 2 world championships, so we are going to try to force Major League Baseball to give it to us. That's what we got, kids. That is Los Angeles in a nutshell. That's it. That is what we're stuck with here. Taxi to the hilt. Ruin businesses. Ignore homeless. But we got to take care of those Dodgers. We got to stick up for the Dodgers because they were screwed. It's like this is the Montreal screw job all over again. I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I don't care if you know what's coming. You still have to hit the fucking ball. And ladies and gentlemen, you still have to field the ball. You have to play defense. I'm sorry. And Jesse the Body said it best. You know, McMahon, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. Here's what we are going to do. We are going to take a short little break, and we are going to come back, and we're going to talk about Ozzy, and we're going to talk about Joey Kramer, and going to have some fun. If we're not having fun already, it is another fucking podcast.
Retro Arcade brings Minnesota and surrounding areas arcade games from the days gone by. All of those great games from pizza joints and arcades are available in cocktail units and custom machines. Dozens of favorites from your youth in one machine to complete your game room or man cave. Retro Arcade also sells and services your favorite pinball machines. Find them at facebook.com/80arcade. That's facebook.com/80arcade. Retro Arcade. Your youth is just one click away.
Rockwood Saloon Authentic Apparel takes rock and roll fashion to a new level with their tees and tanks for men and women. They also make custom shirts, jackets, vests, pants, hoodies, beanies, and more. The Rockwood Graphics Department can design anything from your logo, t-shirt design, promo posters, band swag, and printed at great prices. From tour shirts and custom stage gear to killer threads for the street to the stage, Rockwood Saloon has it all. Rockwood Saloon, authentic rock and roll apparel for stage and street. World tour tested for quality, comfort, style, and durability. Check them out at www.rockwoodsaloon.com. That's rockwoodsaloon.com.
If you need to promote your band or business, or just want to stylize, personalize, or customize your ride, check out vid-decals.com. Want to create and customize your own stickers representing your band, or make your own bumper sticker? Vid Decals can do it. All stickers are printed on quality vinyl and can be placed on any flat surface. Stickers are an affordable way to promote your band or business. Go to vid-decals.com to get started. That's vid-decals.com. vid-decals.com.
Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried, and you're listening to another effing podcast. Who's coming up with these podcasts? Does anybody care? No, I don't. Go fuck yourself. Yes, Affleck. Choose.
Threw you a curveball, didn't I? You thought the Tom Arnold one was coming up. Ha ha! Got to change it up a little bit. Second half of the show brought to you by AMP Productions Laser Engraving. That's A&P Laser. Laser engraving for the good man, for the modern man, for everybody. These guys are amazing. Hit them up, aplaser.com. It's aplaser.com. These guys are so good. They can even... That's right. They can even laser engrave a hot dog bun. We've had this conversation. You know the drill. And John Palumbo Design, I got a big hug from John Palumbo. I got a shot from John Palumbo, all at NAMM when he was there for Dean Guitars. But John Palumbo also has johnpalumbodesign.com. I think that's the website. I hope it is. If you have a band, you have a business, you need a website done, you need a logo done, you hit up our good friend John Palumbo at John Palumbo Design, and he will get you taken care of. This guy is great. He is amazing, and he is one hell of a model American. Another note about NAMM. I got a hug from The Reason I Drink, and also a hug from the soundtrack to my depression drinking, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I got a hug from Richie Kotzen and The Reason that I drink. So I had to have a shot after that. Thank you, John Palumbo, for taking care of me. Means a lot. All right, let's get into this Ozzy Osbourne story. And, of course, you know this is going to lead me right into fucking Eddie Van Halen again. But Ozzy Osbourne has been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Explains a lot. It really does explain a lot. He confirmed the diagnosis on Good Morning America. He should have did it on this show, but, you know, God forbid. You know, come on, the best kept secret in broadcasting. Nah, I'm going to go on Good Morning America. Oh, Good Morning America. I'm going to do this in my worst Ozzy voice possible. I got numbness down the arm of my surgery. The legs keep going cold. I don't know if it's Parkinson's or what. You know, it's a problem. Sharon confirmed that Ozzy is suffering from stage 2 of Parkinson's when stiffness and tremors worsen, and sufferers may experience symptoms of the disease on both sides of the body. There's so many different types of Parkinson's. I just made her sound like an old Jew. There's so many different types of Parkinson's, she said. It's not a death sentence by any stretch of the imagination, but it does affect certain nerves in your body, and it's like you have a good day, and then a really, really bad day. Ozzy added, it's been terribly challenge for all of us. I sound like a Beatle. Ozzy Beatle. I did my last show on New Year's Eve at the Forum in 2018, then I had a bit fall. I had to have surgery on my neck, which screwed all my nerves. Ozzy also reaffirmed his desire to keep working, saying, coming from a working class background, I hate to let people down. I hate to not do my job. And so when I go see my wife going to work, my kids going to work, everybody's just trying to be helpful to me, and they gets me down because I can't contribute to my family. Ozzy, you've been contributing to your family for 50 plus years. And now it's time for you to take a break, bud. I saw your No More Tours tour in 1992, your retirement tour. That was a long-ass retirement. And he goes on to say, put it this way, I'm a lot better now than I was last February. I was in a shocking state. Ozzy, enjoy your retirement. That just walk away. Enjoy your life. Enjoy it. I get it. We all know old men that are like that just cannot stop working. And the minute they stop working, they die. Here's a good example. This guy's 99 years old. Anybody in Minnesota knows who I'm talking about. His name is Sid Hartman. He has been a sports reporter since the 50s. Yeah, you heard that. Since the 50s. And he was also part owner of the Minneapolis Lakers. I believe he was part owner. He still works. He still writes for the Star Trib. When I was covering the Wild and the Twins and the Vikings and the Wolves, I saw him all the time, and he was old then. I'm not going to lie. We made fun of him a little bit because it's Sid. You make fun. It was always funny when Sid would bring up food to the press box, and we would take bets on how long it would take for him to spill it all over the place. Usually didn't take long. But the guy just got a motor where he doesn't stop. And that's the thing. If Sid quits, if Sid ever retires, Sid will die. So that's why Sid will retire when he dies. And I have a feeling Ozzy has that same work ethic. It maybe might be being pushed along a little bit by somebody with a loud, annoying voice. Maybe. Not saying that's true. But I have a feeling that if Ozzy retires, that's going to be the end of Ozzy. And plus with the Parkinson's, I was like, dude, just give it up. Try to enjoy your life. I know you're the Prince of Darkness. But you got stuff coming out. You got your biography, The 9 Lives of Ozzy. The trailer was just released. I can't wait to see that, by the way. That's going to be fucking awesome. A new record out or coming out. It comes out on February 21st. It's called Ordinary Man. But Jesus Christ, dude, just relax a little bit. Enjoy your life. I'm 47. I wish I could. Ugh. Just enjoy it. But this goes back, straight back to Eddie Van Halen. And of course, this goes back to Rush as well. Neil Peart. People outside of the loop of Neil Peart did not know he was sick. And all of a sudden, boom, he dies. A week later, they released the statement, and Neil Peart is dead. He was sick for a long time. Kept very secret about it. Granted, no rumors were ever out there. It was kept very close to the core. But if you were near that core and you heard those rumors and did not spill them to the press, like nobody did, rumors are like smoke, and where there's smoke, there's fire. And these rumors have been going on about Eddie Van Halen for how long now? And there has not been a single peep out of Van Halen camp. Nothing. Nothing dispelling them, nothing confirming them, nothing at all. You got David Lee Roth out there saying Eddie's very ill. He's not doing well. Just say something. Then we'll leave you alone. It's simple. It's not quantum physics. I don't care how proud you are. The rumors are out there. It's not like it's just everybody close to the camp knows and everybody else is just like, hey, man, when's the next fucking Van Halen tour? Just tell us. Tell us what's going on. We want to know as fans. Of course, I want to know as a quote-unquote journalist. But we want to know as fans what is going on with one of the greatest rock and roll, if not the greatest hard rock guitar player that has ever lived. Just tell us. Fill us in a little bit. All you got to do is say, hey, look, things aren't good right now. Please respect our privacy. Boom. Done. Boom. Out of here. That easy. That simple. Nobody wants any of the rumors to be true, but if there's smoke, there's fire, Ed. And I told you, I know you don't listen. Maybe you have. I don't know. I got a microphone waiting for you right here, right now, in Burbank, California. It's not far from your house. You're just up Coldwater Canyon. If you got the courage, if you got the energy, if you got the will, we won't tell anybody you're coming. It'll be a surprise show. Come on. I got a microphone for you. There's so much more I want to talk to you about anyways. I don't want to do it for the headline. I don't want to do it for the glory. Well, I want to do everything for the glory because I'm a extreme narcissist. But we want to know what is going on. I have so many questions about you and about your career. And of course, for you to open up just a little bit and say, look, I am dealing with some stuff. I'm not going to answer any questions about it. Just please respect my privacy. Boom, done. Boom, out of here. Simple. It's that simple, Ed. It's that simple. Yes, I sound like a nosy Nelly, but we all want to know what is going on. We are all concerned as fans. We're all concerned for your family. I mean, because that comes number one. That comes first. Obviously, your family knows what's going on. I don't know. I get worked up about it. I'm overly indulgent about it, and I can't help myself, and I apologize. But it is what it is. All right, so what we got for listener feedback? Nothing. Oh, wow. Scotty says, no, I didn't. It was bad, brother. Yeah. Saying she... oh, wait a minute. Do I have a... let's see this. Hold on. Where is... There we go. Victor Bruce commented on a link on I think the Frank Hannon Show. Nice one. Keep uploading. Why don't you follow sm.com? It's the best way to promote your channel. I have no idea what sm.com is. No idea, Victor. Appreciate the comment, though. Please keep listening and buy merch and donate to Izzy Presley at yahoo.com via PayPal. That's simple. All right. So, Ozzy Osbourne, just retire, buddy. Enjoy your retirement. Enjoy the rest of your life. Let your family work. And you just sit around with your dogs, cleaning up dog shit and yelling at the TV. Cut your hair off. Sit on your porch. Tell kids to get off your lawn. You know, like good old men are supposed to do. Have a nice ice cold beer. Oh, that's right. You're an alcoholic, so you can't drink. Sit with a nice ice cold O'Doul's. Sit on your porch. Yell at the birds. Yell at the kids playing in the street. Get off the fucking street, man. You're gonna get hit by a fucking car. And get off my lawn. All right, let's this is my best show, but it is what it is. Let's go to Joey Kramer. Joey Kramer from Aerosmith is reportedly suing his Aerosmith bandmates. Why? Because they won't let him back in the band. Joey has been out of commission for a little while. And apparently the band made him audition to get back in, and his audition was not that great, so they told him, well, we just can't use you. Now, you think this may be a completely shitty thing to do, but in 2002, Aerosmith and Kiss were on a tour together. And apparently, Steven Tyler and Joe Perry sat down with Gene and Paul and said, look, Peter can't play. You got to move on. And they made Peter audition to try to stay back in the band, apparently. And Aerosmith just did the exact same thing to their longtime original drummer, Joey Kramer. This comes from UltimateRock.com. Of course, this has been reported on by people all over the internet. According to a new report, Joey Kramer is suing Aerosmith bandmates on the grounds they've prevented him from performing with him. All right, I'm going to stop right there. If you don't have it anymore, and the band wants to keep going forward, the band wants to keep touring, and they want to sound the absolute best that they can. If there is a weak link that is preventing them from doing that, they, as a band, have every right to decide to move on. TMZ reports that this all stems from a shoulder injury Kramer suffered last year in April, described at the time as minor, which caused him to miss a few dates on the first half of the Aerosmith Deuces Are Wild Las Vegas residency. His place in the band for those shows was taken by his drum tech, John Douglas. According to the report, Kramer was required to audition earlier this month by drumming along with a click track to show he was able to play at an appropriate level. Something no other Aerosmith member has ever had to do after an illness. After listening to the tapes, the other band members determined that the drummer did not have enough energy in the recordings. Look, you are the drummer. You drive the band. If you don't have it, and as Kiss fans, we know this because we saw Peter Criss at the end. And it was not good. He was barely hitting. His drums were all triggered. He was just there because he was Peter Criss. Then the band moved on with Eric Singer, dressed in Peter's makeup, and we're not going to follow the rest of that story because that is another hour and a half long bitching rant by me. If the band wants to move forward and sound the absolute best that they absolutely can, I don't blame them whatsoever. They could do what, is it the Moody Blues or is it Yes? I think it's the Moody Blues that do this. They have their original drummer, and they also have another drummer that is doing all the drumming, and the original drummer is just up there playing some beats and following along, and he's up there because he's the original guy. I'm assuming Joey Kramer, his ego, and I'm not saying an ego in a bad way, is big enough or he would not want that to happen. Oh, I'm seeing an interview with Steve Lukather. I got to get him on the show. As a result, Kramer will not be performing with the band in the near future. This includes the Music Cares Person of the Year benefit this weekend and the Grammys telecast where Aerosmith are scheduled to perform Walk This Way with Run DMC as part of what's believed to be a career-spanning set. Now, this I have a problem with. Let him play on the Grammys at least. Because if they are honoring the Aerosmith career, Joey Kramer should be there. Them not having Joey Kramer there is exactly like not having Ace Frehley and Peter Criss in makeup at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when you claim that you are all about the fans and that's what the fans want to see just one more time. It's the exact same thing. Cheap Trick parted ways with Bunny Carlos how long ago? They were able to put differences aside to play a couple songs for the fans. Why? Because they're fucking Cheap Trick and they get it. TMZ notes, in addition to Kramer being required to pay his replacement $10,000 a week for rehearsals. Okay, that is out of control. Now I can understand a lawsuit. If you're making the drummer who cannot play pay his replacement for rehearsals and $20,000 a week for performances, that's fucked up. That should be on the band. If that's it, we do not know the whole story here. Obviously, we do not know the whole story. We all know how the press runs with shit and reports the wrong shit just to make fucking headlines and yada, yada, yada. This is all over the place. It just happened to Dr. Drew. He joked about running against Adam Schiff. And websites ran with it. Dr. Drew to challenge Adam Schiff for the seat in California, blah, 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 blah. Dr. Drew just came out on yesterday's Adam Carolla Dr. Drew show and said, that's not what I said. It's not what I said. I never said I was going to. I am not going to. I said I should. It's the exact same thing. But if they are making Joey Kramer pay for this, then I think right there is what we're looking at is the reason for the lawsuit. He should be repaid every single dime of that. That should come from the band, not from the drummer. The drummer has experienced significant repercussions to his health from all the stress, which led to a hospital stay in November. He's hoping the lawsuit will return his place back in the band and prevent irreparable harm to his career. Joey, sue for the money. If you're suing to get back in the band, this is just as bad as Dodgers fans wanting to sue MLB to give them the trophy. It's just as bad as the LA City Council going, they cheated. We should be the champs. Give us the trophy. It is the exact same. You cannot make a court decide that you can be in a band. That would be me going to CART and saying, That guy's a douchebag. She should be with me. And the court going, yeah, you're right. You two should be together. It's the exact same thing. There is no difference in this. Joey Kramer, original drummer for Aerosmith, only drummer for Aerosmith for their entire career. But that's not up to him if he's still in the band. If he can't hold his weight. If he can't make the band the best they can be, they have every right as a band to say, you know what? It's just not working. We need to move forward and we do not want to retire. Would we love to retire with you and go with you the whole way? Yes. Until you are back to your actual form that we are used to, it just can't happen because we have shows and we need to make money. Even though they don't, they're rich as fuck. But who am I to say that somebody should not be able to make more money? Nobody. It's not my business. Sue for your money back for paying that should be out of the band tab. That shouldn't be on you. $10,000 a week for rehearsals and $20,000 a week for performances. That's not a bad fill-in gig, huh? Irreparable harm to your career. You're doing more harm by suing to try to get back in the band. That's saying something. We all want him back in Aerosmith. But if it's not good, it's not good. It's not quantum physics. Oh, my goodness. Scotty says, much like Kiss, Aerosmith is Joe and Steve as the figureheads. The others, sad to say, can be interchanged to keep that music. I don't know. Brad, see, this is the thing. Brad Whitford is such a big part of that sound. He plays a lot of the leads. Yes, Joe and Steve, but it's Aerosmith is just, it's like seeing Cheap Trick without Tom Peterson. There's a sound. He also says, I agree if it's honoring the history of the band. See? There you go. There you go. Just, yeah, Joey, come on, forget about it. Get your money back. And get rehabbed and get good. And then go back and jam with the band to go, look, I'm back to what I was. And boom, there you go. You're back in the band. It's that simple. Don't sue to get back in the band. Goodness gracious. Get back in the band, sit down behind that kit, and go, rockin' is my business, and business is good. I'm back, baby. But you have to get there. Gotta get there. Jacobus, of course you are. Jacobus chiming in with, I'm horny, by the way, and that's nothing new. There you go, kids. Hold on. I gotta go. You're horny and I got a shit. Jacobus, you can now go jerk off. I'm going to go pinch a loaf and then get back in my golf cart and go drive people around for pennies on the dollar. There will be a show next week. I don't know who it's going to be, but there will be one. Because I'm not going to leave you hanging for that long without a show. And there will be a show the following week, and then I leave for the Monsters of Rock cruise. We've got time, kids. I do love you all. Please, please, please hit up the great sponsors of the show. Share the show. Tell your friends. You two girls. It's ladies' night tonight here on another effing podcast. And feel free to donate. Business is all right. That's right, Pharaoh Barrett. So again, that PayPal, another is Izzy Presley at yahoo.com. Buy shirts. And at the end of the month, we'll give away a shirt to everybody that bought shirts this month. I will post the new link with the sale, blah, blah, blah. My name is Izzy Presley. What I lack in talent, I make up for in cock. It is another fucking podcast.